trying to figure out if I can get the live chat on my iPad, but whatever. Don't need to do that. Yeah, dude, I'm very excited. I have to get this thing unboxed, set up. I'm going to test it out. This is my grandpa's. It's like a little samurai. Let's see here. Use it still. Oh. There we go. All right. Not sure what side is the right side to open it from. I'll figure it out as I go. Sick. Alright, I might have to put this on the ground now so I can put the thing on the table. There's a lot more boxes that came with it too, so this is just the first one. I'm pretty sure this is the actual printer. Let's see. Yeah, I think so. Alright. I'll bring this guy down to the couch. There you go. You've got whatever this is. It's the cord. It's like a simple USB-C to USB. Ooh. Alright. Trash can get all over here. So we got a cord. The enclosed leveling disc. Ooh, all right. Well, I'm not going to work on getting it super level, but if you have to, do some getting started stuff. Okay, there's a QR code. I'll figure that out later. It's hot. I just turned on the AC for the first time this spring. So we'll see if it kicks in. What else we got in here? That seems like the printer, actually. Got a power cord, it looks like. Where'd my sword go? There it is. One other side. Come on. Come on. Not working? Paper cut. God damn it. Sick. More trash stuff. Alright. Recycling, I guess. Oh man. I need to pull the whole thing out. Take out parts. Looks like it. Yep. Okay, cool. Definitely gonna save this. Oh, this thing is a big guy. Holy cow. I was thinking about the Form 4L or whatever. That's even bigger than this one, but that's like $10,000. This is like without all the other stuff. It's like $34.99 or something. Oh, I might have to even put this on the ground. To get it out. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh, out of the way, styrofoam. There we go. All right. It's got a nice case, it looks like. Yeah, get it. Yep. Oh, yeah. All right. That box is empty now. Put this back in here. And then it doesn't matter matter which way it goes in. Nope. Looks like it does. Put it like that. All right. We got a big recycling box. These boxes are heavy. I'm drinking Athletic, I guess. It's NA beer. It's really good. Okay. What do I do first? Should I take it out the styrofoam first? I think so. Oh boy. You out? Okay, you're out. Hopefully that's right side up. Let's get all these back in here nice and safe. I don't think I'm ever going to return this, but maybe I'll sell it if I get a bigger one. Basically, what I'm going to use this for is I want to do a festival booth where you can get your photo taken. And then if your photo's taken, I have an AI model I can run that'll make it into a 3D model. So I'm going to print out people's like figurines and their festival outfits. And yeah, it's the basic idea. And these apparently are very good at small figurines and stuff. There it is. Sick. This thing is wild. I'm going to put this on the far end. There's a few other things that I need to unbox as well. We'll do the unboxing all at once. Alright. I'm going to put this on. It's like a lightweight vest. Nice. It's like a tactical festival vest. It's got all sorts of pockets. Rage Nation. All right. Next box. Which one should I do? I'm curious what this is. Electric solvent pump? The hell? Let's check it out. That it? Whoa. Whoa. Seems like this is a pretty involved printing based off my only experiences with this A1 Mini over here. This has a whole solvent pump apparently. I do not know what this is going to be for. I'm going to just set this over on the couch. Boom. Box number 2 done. Alright. Going to be the curing station. So print in here with the resin, it goes like this. And then once you're done, you take it out and flip it over. And I think this thing shines like UV light on it to like cure it. Pretty dope. I think maybe I gotta go this way. Yeah. So this leaves black on the bottom. But I think these are the feet. At least I'm pretty sure. I gotta get that done. There. Pushing it. So much bigger than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to maybe be like a quarter this size, but it's pretty dope. All right. Maybe I should put some music on for myself. Let's see. I use SoundCloud because it's got the dopest stuff. That. Is that going to work?
Doesn't seem like it. Oh, Steam streaming speakers. Okay, so I can't. Maybe that's playing for you guys. Sorry. Well, I'll just leave it off. All right, more instructions. I'll get to that later. Lots of safety things to worry about when you're working with resin. I'm going to keep this separate because it looks a lot like the other power cord. Who knows if they're the same? They probably are. Okay. This guy. What you got? Ooh. So this guy must take a lot more power than the printer itself. I guess that makes sense. It's got like All right. Cool. Might have to get an extension cord. The only outlet I have that's available in here is like back here. Get a little surge protector extension cord later. Come on. There we go. Cool. That's pretty self-explanatory. One more piece of trash. This guy. These, maybe I can reuse these. I have a bunch of cables that are not organized. Okay. More protective packaging. Do the same thing. Bring it down here. Oh, dang. Sick. That is the curing station. Oh, there's another thing here. Some kind of, this must be the plate that you set it on for curing. That's why it's got the holes in it, maybe? So that it has more surface area getting hit. I do not know. All right. There's that. That is empty now. Ugh, I'm going to be recycling for weeks. Ugh. Okay. So, this is why I was like a little worried after I saw that thing. Because it's huge. We got two other boxes here. I'm pretty sure that's just like resin that I can use to test it out or whatever. So I'll do those last. I'll leave that there. There's enough room up here. So I wasn't sure like what possibly could be like the third thing. Let me see if it says anything on it. SLA post processing. So maybe this is the last step. You like cure it and then post process it. Maybe that might be what it is. I don't know. I haven't read a lot about it. All I know is that Formlabs has a pretty good reputation, and I never thought I would be able to afford one. But my house had a water damage leak, and all my buddies are helping me put everything back together for cheaper. So I had a little bit of extra cash and decided to put it all into this. Worth it? We'll find out. All right. It's a pretty sturdy table. It's on wheels, but I've got it locked right now. More safety instructions. Put that there. Yeah, that's all for the first one. Get this out of the way. Oh, shit. Hey, Maddie. Thanks for watching. All right. So this is for that. I don't want to mix this shit up.
So now this, yeah, this must be what that pump was for. This seems pump-like, right? Little O-ring there. That's my guess. I'm gonna keep that over here. Don't roll off. What do we got here? Some clamps or something. Brackets. Bracket 1. Bracket 2. Sick. And one last thingamabob. What is this? More brackets? It's impossible. Slightly different so you can tell them apart. Alright. Boom. Stop. Ooh. Jesus. Go back on, please. What did I do? Seems like it's like the hinge of this thing popped out. Seems like it'll get back on there once I get it out. Alright. Or I will. Oh, yeah. There we go. Alright. Let's see here. Let's just pop it on the back. Something like that. Oh, come on. Pops in. Nice. Now I'm going to pop it right back out when I lift it. Nope. All right. Okay. The last major piece to the puzzle. Damn. This is the setup. Holy crap. A little more involved than that thing over there. I had that unboxed and I was doing my first print in like 30 minutes. It's taking me like 30 minutes just to unbox. Alright. That's sweet. I'm like locked in my room now with all these boxes. Roll them out. Sweet. Alright, got some room now. What to do first now? Jesus. I was thinking about sitting behind the table, but you won't even see me back there. Not that you need a sword. Come on. Shot. Okay. Sick. Alright, what do you think it is? I think it's going to be. This isn't that heavy, so I don't know, honestly. I think the other one's the resin. If it's another box to put on a table, then I'm going to need a new table. Oh, what the heck? This looks like maybe just tools and stuff. It's nice they come in little boxes. Tupperware. Oh, I see. So this is like, I think, part to this. Maybe. Alright. That was that. I'm pretty sure the last one's just resin, so I'm going to wait before opening that. Because I'm tired of opening boxes. I'm going to try this out. Feels like it's hot. Maybe it's so light coming in. I don't know. AC's running, but probably isn't in tip-top shape from the winter. Might be a little harder to see. I don't know. What's this?
kind of. Sick. Ooh. I got the weird tube thing, which I'm pretty sure. I don't know, am I gonna have to have like a bucket that like this all dumps into or some shit? That's gonna be wild. I was thinking about bringing this out to Burning Man, but there's a lot to it, so maybe not. Right. I guess I can start by taking off these blue tapes. Sweet. I just love that it comes with like a nice felt case to protect this awesome like hood thing. Before I can open it. Alright. Couple more. One there. One there. Cool. Let's see, is it easy to lift up? Oh yeah. Whoa. And it stays up. Whoa, that's sick. It's so futuristic. I'm pretty sure these blue things do not come up. I don't want to mess them up. Let's close them back up here. It's crazy how big it is. And it does look like the printing area is like, that's not helpful. Like this ish. Actually, like that. Like, it's hard to do. I could find something to compare it to. You can kind of see it. Yes. A little bigger than this. So maybe I'll be able to do like 3 figurines at once. Maybe not the 4 I had planned on. Or I can just do smaller ones. Maybe I could do 6. That'd be cool. Oh, it's weird talking to yourself. I don't know how these other live streamers do this. It's strange. Alright. Let's get this up here. That looks like easy pickings. Ooh. Oh, these are good peels. Oh, I can feel my arm hair lift up on the side of it. Got a little staticky from that. I don't think I need that. Cool. Oh, there's another one on the back. Oh, I just took it off. I don't want to get my hands all over it now. There we go. Nice. Hey Lee, what's up, buddy? Check it out. This came earlier today. It's the Formlabs Form Resin printer, UV curing station, and then SLA post processing. I don't know. Maybe you do that, then this, then this. I haven't read about it, so I just bought it. But yeah, dude, I'm gonna bring this out to Neat and Current and make figurines for people that want them. All right. Probably not gonna bring it to Burning Man though. All right. Let's see. This looks like it's just one big piece of plastic. So just slide out now. There's gotta be a seam. I mean, I see a seam, but it's like really hard to do. Yeah, dude.
It's like huge. I did not think it was going to be this big. I thought it was going to be like that big, which is like about the size of the printing plate. It's got to be like right here. I feel it. There it is. Oh, I got it. So, drop it. This one's extra sticky. Don't tear. Not very ASMR. I almost tripped over it. Jesus. Oh my God. I really wanted this covered in plastic, huh? I wonder why. Oh, I think it holds it together because it opens in half. Yeah. That must be why they didn't give you a little felt case like they did for the Formlabs one. This is like a little hood you get. I'll put it on there. It looks cooler with it off, obviously, but keep it dust free for now. If I can get it on. It's probably just going up more. Let's try it. I would imagine the logo goes up front. They wouldn't put it on the side. Maybe they would. Oh. Oh. There we go. Yeah, I'm still not sure where I'm gonna have this, like in its permanent home at my house. I could slide it into that closet. This is where that table used to be. Yeah. So that has this. This doesn't. That's why that plastic is so freaking hard to deal with. And okay, this is the back. Ooh. Boom. Starting to understand why the complete package was so much more than the essential package. All right. Okay. Yeah, this is totally the curing station. It's got like the reflective metal. I'm gonna just take a wild guess and say this goes on here, like a little microwave plate. And we'll close that back up. And take this guy off. Oh, that was nice. I think there's one on this guy too. Maybe I'll leave that one on. Doesn't look bad. Cool. Now this thing, you can't really see in here that well from the outside. Oh god. Can this be probably not. Probably could if you take your time. Just hang it in there. It's like a metal basket. Oh, you can kind of see it in there. Yeah. And then I think, I'm just guessing here. I think this is meant to be used like in the metal basket or, oh no, right here. I see. So these are little hanging shelves. Nice. It's there. So then you can't really see it. I'm gonna put it down. So these like hook into these little back thingamabobs. Almost like the stuff you use for like work board is that you like put the hooks in. It's like that. Figure it however you want in order to like hold up your thing, I think. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this gets like, you fill this up and you put it in the basket and it bubbles or something and rinses it and washes
little butt plug looking thing. Let's see. What? So maybe, oh, this is just for, I guess, pumping out the stuff, maybe? So like after you're done with it, you want to empty it out. This goes maybe in there like this. And it seems like it'd be powered. Maybe there's like batteries that go in here. Let's check. This unscrews. And I'll move this light a little bit. It's too bright. Looks like some kind of giant ass battery goes in there. I don't know what size that would be. You can see like there's like another diode thing on the end. Maybe it is just the thick boys. Seems like it would be. I was thinking maybe it'd be like one giant battery. Yeah, maybe a C. Be fun if it's just a huge double A. All right. Sick. I have to use the restroom. When I get back, we'll try and plug these all in and see if we can get something going. Got a couple ideas of what I want to do for the first one, but I might do a little quick selfie of myself wearing the vest and everything, and then make an AI model of it and show you guys how that works, and then use that as the first print. We'll see. I'll be back. I have to use the restroom. I'm at getting tequila. All right. I'm going to show you guys. So this is what I'm. This is what I'm printing in the corner over there. I'm doing. I made some. Where are they? I have the bigger ones around. One on my door here. This is like a bigger one. It's hard to see. I need to figure out the light in here. Actually, I should just open this back up. Kind of better. So they're like little measured the Furby buddies, if you know what those are, with calipers, and put little insets for like, I don't know how you say it, cabochones or whatever. And my girlfriend Steph, she likes everything tiny, tiny. So I don't want them to fall out, but here's a super classic. But yeah, we'll super glue them in eventually. But yeah, I found out last night I can fit 36 of these little dudes on one plate, and they glow in the dark. I wonder if I can get my black light on over here. Let's see. Charge them up. These are all like 100% infill. I don't know if you can hear me over here. Oop, shit. Yeah, that just helps it really glow a lot better and hold its glow longer. I don't even know if you can tell it's glowing. Everything in this room is kind of weird colored. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got a whole army, dude. And we got little pin backs, so we can put pin backs on there. I think Steph is going to be selling them at Bean Current, so you can grab one there. But yeah, this next batch is orange. And then I'm going to work on printing a bunch of stuff for Camp Disorient, which is the camp I'm joining for Burning Man. Their camp colors are pink and orange. They call it orange. So I'm going to use that glow-in-the-dark pink filament that's back there. And or it's orange, glow-in-the-dark orange. Use that color to make like some custom Camp Disorient stuff. Yeah, these things would be cool. Like you can even put it like, you know, right in the middle of your hat, or you can stick them to your head, whatever you want.
JP, a friend of mine, his kids, I gave him some like Furby faceplates that, you know, weren't the best ones because they popped off of the plate. They were like immediately, they're like 12 years old. They're like immediately, they were like, you need to get this. It's a glue stick for the hotbed for your 3D printer. And holy shit, it's made it possible for us to do like this many at once. Because before, it was knocking them off and all sorts of weird stuff. What's up, House? How you doing, boy? Cheers. All right. Oh, now this all seems so daunting after unboxing everything. Okay. This might be boring for me to just read the instructions. So maybe I'll take a glance, and if it doesn't seem, I guess they have a setup video. I just don't know if you can, oh, I can share my screen through now. Eventually I'll have a camera and do OBS and all that bullshit. But for now, table, push it back. One more in the corner. And then I can sit down. Sweet. This out of the way. I don't know why there. I don't know why it changed the super white light. It's like a weird sensitive touch light or something. There we go. How much time is left on these? So we got about 6 hours. It takes like almost 12 hours to print 36 of them, especially at 100% infill. Usually, if you're printing stuff bigger, you're doing, 15%. All right. Now I can sit. Oh, great. I'm already forgetting which charging cables go to which one. Maybe if I set them like next to it. I'm pretty sure the big one goes to the curing station. That there. Small one goes to the washing station. And then the cord over there is just for the big boy. Okay. Sweet. There we go. I guess we could check this stuff out. Oh, that's what I needed. I needed to sit down and run errands. More styrofoam. Oh, shh. I threw it directly at my half-empty beer can, or NA beer can. Okay, cool. There's just a whole. Oh, maybe this is like, a tub for like washing, and then maybe they give you these tubs so that you have something to dump the dirty washing fluid into. Maybe. I don't fucking know. Let's put that again. Where's the lid? These are cool little lids too. It's like it goes flat like that, and then just goes back. That's cool. Oh, getting the phone call. Let's see if it's worthwhile. I don't even know this number. Let me pick it up. Hello.
Hey, is this Robert?
Yep.
Hey.
Oh, I'm doing well, man.
All right. They're coming June 10th to give me some quotes. And I'm not even going to use their service. I'm going to have Roman and Kung and Robbie and Frank handle everything. So I'm just getting quotes for insurance. And they'll probably have more expensive quotes than my homies. So, more money for 3D printer shit. What else we got? All right. Let's see what this is. It's like a bunch of random stuff. Got some more. Be careful about. So these are all tools. Okay, we got a little toolbox. Holy crap! What the hell are they expecting me to be doing? Oh, this is like a palette knife to get things off, I guess. Little pliers to clip the supports off. Sweet, those are nice. I like a good set of mini pliers. Seems like a little palette knife, a little paint knife. Or if it's sharp, probably. Yeah, it is sharp. Ow. It's kind of like, palette knife. Stainless steel. Made in Japan. DIY Tools Japan. Misaku. Sweet. I assume they make high quality knife things. All right. These are look like they're 3D printed like razor blades. What? These orange things, or they look like razor blades. It seems like somebody just scanned a razor blade and printed it. Let's see. There we go. Oh, that's cool. So you can replace them in this blue thing. This little scraper. That's great. Keep those in the bag. All right. No idea what this is. Seems like it might be something I want to keep in here. It's sealed up pretty tight. So I'm going to not touch that. What's this? Ooh, tell me these are more awesome little felt cases. That would be nice. I would love that. Oh, am I doing this wrong? I am. Oh, these are all gloves. Sweet. I was going to order some gloves, but now I don't need to. And I'm definitely keeping this thing. These tools all fit. How did that fit? Oh, sideways. Boom. In there. And in there. Yeah. Put these down there. Yes. Like that. Nice. They're all in there. Slide that into the toolbox. Close that dish up. Not going to need that stuff for a little bit. All right. Sweet. I think we're officially unboxed. Oh, we just got somebody. Oh, well, I was just thinking about taking a break now that I unboxed it all. Because I need to read and watch videos, but maybe I can do a... Let's see. I don't need to have this up all the time, do I? Okay. Just scan that QR code and wherever that was. Here we go. Doobadoo. It's a setup video. All right. I'm just going to message this to myself so I can watch it on the computer. All right. That's not it. Is it loading? All right. I guess I'll open up Messenger, the app. There we go. Pause. Theater mode. Heck yeah. Alright, let's try and share this. There we go. Also share tab audio. Sure. I don't even know if I can hear it though.
As it builds your
I guess I
print.
got subtitles.
The Form 4 is an...
Okay, go beginning.
In this video, we'll show you how the Form 4 LFD print process works and the behavior you will see from the printer as it builds your print. The Form 4 is a masked SLA printer,
Is the audio
otherwise known as
actually good?
MSLA, powered by our low-force display or LFD print engine. LFD features 6 custom hardware subsystems and sets a new standard for speed, reliability, print quality, and
That'd be
material
so sick.
performance. The print process is the combined work of many subsystems in the printer. The first is the backlight unit, which features an array of LEDs and mechanisms to create consistent, collimated light. This light passes through the next subsystem, the LPU4, which consists of an LCD and various accessory components for reliability and consistency, including a release
Such a
texture
wild
for assisting the peel
concept,
process.
like just hearing it layer
This
by
release
layer.
texture
Whoever
works
came up
along with the
this
newly designed resin
SLA
tank with a
printing
taut
process
yet
is
flexible film
very smart.
to minimize unnecessary force on your parts.
Way better than the classic
Lastly, the
CNC.
Form 4 utilizes an automatic resin dispensing system
Seems like
and
that's
multiple
like
intelligent control systems.
caveman technology.
To get us
compared to
started,
this.
let's look at how those systems combined create your
Alright.
print layer by layer in a 3-part process: the squish,
The squish,
exposure, and the peel.
and the peel.
Starting with the squish, this initial step of the print process
Alright.
starts with the build platform descending into the resin tank and defining the height of each layer between the flat tank film and the surface of the build platform or previously printed layers. In the Form 4, this downward force is met with the rigid surface of the LPU4, which creates a reliable, flat surface that supports the film of the resin tank. The next step in the printing process is when the liquid resin is exposed to the 405 nanometer light of the LEDs. The light from the LEDs travels through a lens array which adjusts
that
the
like
light for
405
consistent exposure
nanometers
across
of,
the
like,
build area. This collimated light
exactness?
passes through the
Where is-
LPU4 and the tank film to cure a new layer of resin to the previously cured layer or build
I'm
platform.
just excited to watch this thing.
Let's take a moment to
Actually
look at the
work.
LPU more closely so that we can understand how the printer is defining the shape of each layer. The LPU's function in the Form 4 is to define the shape of the area to be cured in the tank for each layer, allowing light to only pass through areas that need curing as the backlight unit is exposing the entire build area to light at
That doesn't
once.
seem. I thought they were like shining.
This is
light.
achieved through the LCD screen
pattern.
built into the LPU4.
They kind of are, but
Each pixel of the LCD
Not
screen
really
is
that
toggled
thought.
on or off, cleanly replicating the instructions
That's
given to the
crazy.
printer from preform during the slicing process, to either allow light to pass through or prevent it from passing respectively. This cuts down print
I
time
wonder
as
if
there's errors
that
at once.
other one with this. Like,
Finally, let's talk about the
certain
last step
shapes.
in the printing process, the peel. Here's when the printer separates the build platform and the printed part from the tank film in order to repeat all steps again for the next layer. As the build platform lifts, the flexible tank film will pull away from the flat surface of the LPU, without resistance due to the release texture on the LPU surface. The release texture creates
You got a
just
really
enough
good
room for air to travel between the surface of the
documentation team
LPU
or
and the
whatever.
underside of the tank to break the
Videos
vacuum
are
between them
awesome.
during the peel process. As it does so, the flexible film will peel away from the newly cured layer of resin as well, as it is firmly adhered to the build platform. Once the printer detects that the layer has fully separated from the tank, it will move on to the next step, either a mix
Imagine you have
or
to
another layer beginning. The
empty
mixer
it
is
of the
attached
resin
directly
each
to the
time,
printer
but
and
you
rests
know.
inside the tank, guided by a motor
Oh,
for
that's what
precise
that
movement.
is. Where'd that
The
go?
mixer has many different purposes. It maintains a homogeneous
Somewhere.
resin mixture, assists in
Mixer.
resin coverage in the resin tank, removes debris from the printing
Okay.
area, and flags obstructions on the build platform and tank film.
All right. Let's check the other ones out real quick.
It's time to unbox and set
That
up
was just
your
the
Form
unboxing
Wash
part. There's
second
probably more
generation.
involved news that I have to
Before
watch.
you begin, designate a space for your
Ugh,
Form
teeth.
Wash second generation using the recommended
I'm getting
dimensions for
prepared soon. We
access:
should just get
16
back
inches in
somewhere.
width, 16 inches in depth,
We'll have the
and a
medical table.
32-inch
It was
height
like another
clearance.
$3,000.
Using the handles, move your Form Wash second generation box close to its final destination.
That's what I need.
Exercise personal caution when carrying the box, which weighs approximately 25 pounds. Cut the tape
Name
on the
box
box
cutter.
using a sharp
I need to
object,
get
such
what
as
I
a box
have.
cutter. Always move sharp objects away from your
Samurai
box.
sword.
Inside the top of the box, you'll find a quick start guide, a small white box
Very
containing the
good
power brick,
unboxing. Good job.
a power cord, a hydrometer, and the build platform mount arms. Remove the upper foam and set it aside. Carefully lift the Form Wash second generation out of the box and place it on your designated workspace with the touchscreen facing you. You may keep the
Good luck
foam and
ripping that
box for
plastic
repacking if you ever need to move the unit.
That's in its
Remove the
cutscene.
plastic wrapping from the outside of the unit.
Nice.
Unbox the power brick and connect it to your power supply cord. Remove the build platform mount arms from their packaging. Connect the power supply to the power port in the back of your
Power
Form Wash
supply.
second generation and a grounded wall socket. Once connected to power, the unit will automatically turn on.
Is that like all it's gonna
Using
be
the
like,
knob,
oh, it's
scroll
just
to
turning it
raise in the menu by rotating the knob. Press the knob in to make the selection, and your build platform
Okay,
carriage
so
will
that's why I
raise.
didn't need to
Remove the two
that's what
plastic
I
ties securing the metal basket
does
to
that.
the unit. Installing the build platform mount arms is easy
I
and
already
gives you
did it.
several options depending
Next
on the
step,
size
please.
of both your printed part and your build platform.
Now we can
Hold the arms perpendicular to the back plate to
Great.
insert them into the slot. Push
You got it.
downward to lock the arms
Other way.
into the slot.
Figure it out, lady.
The outer arm slots are for the Form 4 build platform, while the inner arms make the unit compatible with the Form 3 build platform.
Just a second, I'll have to do it
You
again.
can choose to move the arms lower for smaller parts
Move
so
them
that
to
you may
every
use less solvent.
slot, please.
Once
I need to
the
see
arms
that
are
works on all
installed,
levels.
select lower using the knob and press the knob to
And
select.
down it goes.
Your platform carriage will automatically lower down. To fill the bucket with solvent, pour
Okay,
from a
guess
container
I
or
need
use
to
a
get
solvent pump.
something like that. Got like a gas tank that could work, right? Or
The
okay.
Form Wash second
just-
generation allows for
like a
the
special
bucket with
kind of
solvent.
fill the bag with
Pour from a
solvent.
container or use a solvent pump.
Or what?
Platform carriage will automatically lower down. To fill the bucket with solvent, pour from a container or use a solvent
Or
pump.
use a solvent pump. Did I buy any solvent?
The Form Wash
Yeah,
second
part two.
generation allows for different levels of solvent depending on the part size, which are indicated on the outside of the wash bucket. Once you have filled the Form Wash with fresh IPA, calibrate your hydrometer.
Box here.
The hydrometer is made up of several parts: the O-ring,
Oh,
the
there's the
float,
butt thing.
the handle,
Where does it
the
go?
tall wings, the short wings, and the weight. To calibrate the hydrometer, hold the handle and release the tool in the wash bucket's fresh solvent.
Bobber.
Slide
Okay.
the O-ring along the ribbed stem
Okay.
until it aligns with the short wings at the top of the
Okay, so
float.
that's
Leave the O-ring in this position.
what is it to let you
The
know that
alignment of the wings and the O-ring is used to check the resin concentration of solvent between washes.
Oh,
As
like
the
it'll tell you
saturation of
like,
your solvent increases, the
okay,
weight will rise closer to the
3/4,
surface of the solvent, raising the ribbed stem
it gets more
containing the
resonant
calibrated O-ring
and
higher.
float up more.
Once the O-ring
Something
is
to
above the large
switch it up.
wings, it's time to change your IPA.
Okay. IPA.
Always recalibrate your hydrometer
Isopropyl alcohol. Is that
every
what that
time you
was?
change.
Holy shit, there's so much isopropyl alcohol. Gotta be buying this stuff in bulk now. Normally I just need that for cleaning my pipes and stuff. So, whatever. Oh, house. You were just asking a question. Oh, let me stop sharing my screen. There you go. You can see it back there. That one right here. It's a A1 Mini. It's got a really small base plate, but okay. I've got some goofy pose I did. All right. So how should I do this? I'm just gonna upload that, or I'm gonna download it, save as. Let's go to my Google Drive. Phazer Labs. Content. Experiments. That's a good one. New. Figurines. And I'll make this one my name. Rob Watt. Cool. All right. This is the front. All right. Next. Oh. Left. Okay. Left or my right. So I'll say right. Okay. And then this is left. All right. Now that I have them saved, let's go back to the Tencent AI here. So many texts. All right. There. You can comment on the live stream and I'll see it easier, Matt. Okay. Let's do multiple images. Front view. Oh my god. Why are you in Chinese still? Front view. Not that. Experiments, figurines, robot. Front. Open. Right view. Open. I don't have a rear view because I was stuck in the corner. Let's just try it with these three. All right. I'm pretty sure that's it. So easy. I wonder what the actual API looks like if you're using it locally, but all right. Generate it now. 240 seconds to build the geometry. Cool. We'll let it load. It's I didn't flag the live stream for kid friendly, so you're fine. Don't worry, you can cuss if you want, or talk about nips, whatever you were talking about. I didn't even really read it. Said, oh, yeah, maybe not that. kind of cool when you share a tab. It doesn't take the recording off the tab if you leave the tab. That's nice. The Furby army is still going good. Oh my god. There's the geometry. I wonder how much faster it'll go locally. Actually, I should have done this. This link, if you want to try it out, house. You can literally just take a picture of like your dog. I'll print it for you. You just have to download the STL file after it's done and then send it over to me. Because if you use my referral link, I'll get more generations. I have 19 left for today, but I could always, I don't even know if they have a paid version where you can get more. I doubt it because they're going to just open source it anyway. Yeah, we'll see how the texture goes. What's up, Alex? So yeah, I'm wearing all this crazy Rage Nation stuff, so let's see if the texture looks good. I got some model painting stuff too, so that I could try and like paint them. But that's mostly for the Furby faceplates. We're gonna do some white ones and paint them with like the beaks and the tongues or whatever, so they look more like an actual Furby. The glow in the dark ones we'll just leave. Hi, Ula. The kitty just walked in. Where are you going? I know there's a lot of new stuff in here.
Hi. Can you go up? Oh.
This is Ula. Ula Smula. Oh, say hello. Hello. I'm Ula. Oh, just a little fluff. Just a little fluff ball. I'll make you into a little figurine. Oh, it's almost done. I know where you want to go. Yeah. Just don't go on my computer. Or no, you don't want to be up there. That's okay. Mort, leave the boxes alone. Oh my god. Oh, whoa. I look weird. Yeah, the part of my hair, oh my god, what the heck did it do? That's hilarious. The texture looks pretty decent. I mean, it's not like super high quality. It was like from pretty far away. And obviously it doesn't know what the back looks like. Did my hair actually look like that? I don't know. Probably not exactly like that. Let's see. There's the, oh, that's why wait, where's the, I did two front ones. I didn't do the right one. Okay, we're going to try it again. I realize now that I uploaded, oh wait, I saved, okay, shit. Oh my god. My kitties are going crazy. I have to get the other picture. There it is. Okay, let's download this. Save as. This is the actual left. All right. Save. Yes. There we go. All right. Now we're going. So we have this one. Oh my god, I look like I have mutton chops or something. That's ridiculous. Look at my knuckles. Got some fat hands. I do have chunky fingers. So that's accurate. We got the e-cig necklace pretty good. All the pockets look dope. Got the bracelet. My weird feet. Nice. All right. Let's download that STL. Yeah, so you can do like bone binding with it, so that then you can like animate it in the 3D model, 3D like rendering software like Unreal Engine or whatever. But my plan is to use the 3D model for video generation and use like the automatic skeleton thing, so that we can like record silly dances or something like that, and then use their model in the silly dances. All right, figurine. Here's the first pass STL for that one. I don't know if I'm gonna need a different kind. I have to wait until it's done before I can check it out there. All right. Where'd my live stream? What am I doing? Okay. There we go. Yeah. Isn't that awesome? That's where I was like wondering, like, they have all these different things that go into it. What? 3D gameplay video? Oh my god. This is just enabling those stupid mobile game ad people. Like, oh, you can use this right now? Oh my gosh. So now you definitely know that none of those mobile game ads are legit. They can just generate preview videos. That's hilarious. Oh. Geometry is almost done. Other workflows they got. Stencil and template. Yeah, they have a pretty cool UI where you can like, kind of like a node-based UI. Let's look at what other people have done. Dang, some cool stuff. Like, yeah, this is just gonna make the open source model libraries like insane. Like all the stuff you had in like Unreal was already really cool. Oh my gosh, look at this guy. It's loading. There we go. Wow. That's wild. What did they take? I guess maybe they probably generated an AI image, and then maybe they got multiple angles. It seems like they didn't. Like it seems like it was probably like, because like if you look at the back of the tail, that doesn't really have any of that texture on it, and like this part's not that great. So I think it was probably like something like this, or maybe even like that. And that was like the, oh, I'm right. There it is. That's the image. Definitely AI. That's the other cool thing. You can just generate any image you want and then get a 3D model out of it and print it and make it real, which is so cool. Oh, somebody was trying to make a gun, I guess. Good luck. How's this going? Let me refresh the page here. Still doing the geometry right now. Hopefully it didn't lag out. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. So you can just download one of those models Let's just choose one of theirs. And then we'll hit next, I guess. Stride. Okay, yeah, so then they just apply these animations to the model, all using just AI. And I don't even know if this one's open source or not, but like I could take people's figurine, bind bones to it, and then let them enter like a prompt or something on like an iPad or whatever, and then I would like send them the video in like their email or something. And then I would be able to like text them and say, hey, your print's done printing. And they could pick that up. It still seems like it's stuck. I wonder if it's got messed up. Sometimes they take a little bit longer. Tried to do a spoon. I didn't get the text very well, but kind of got the spoon shape. I was like, I need more spoons. Maybe I can just take a picture of one and print it. All right. How long is this going to take? This is, I told you, always do it. Still generating geometry. Maybe with 3 actual different images it takes there. Well, we saw how it works. It works like this. And I think now that I have like from this angle, it might be even a little bit better. Look at my fingers. Wait. Oh, weird. I've got an extra one in there. That's creepy. Let's add some light. Let's do some pink or purple. Oh my god. Oh, you have to close that. That's so sick. I could use these in my visuals, print them. It's going to be sweet. Anyway, it's going to take me a while to actually get these set up, I think. So once I get a print actually going, maybe I'll live stream again tomorrow or something. I don't have anything going on this weekend. So yeah, first live stream. I think I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching. Heart. There we go. I think it's going to save it. I hope it does. I'd like to watch it back over again and see how dumb I look.